I'm Digital Hedgehog 19. Back with another video, and this is gonna be my first ever review. A first ever time I feel like I wanted to do a review of a wrestling pay-per-view. Not only any type of wrestling pay-per-view, a retro wrestling pay-per-view review. And since Backlash is this Sunday on the WWE Network, I figured I'd go back and review one of the old Backlash pay-per-views that I watched. Which Backlash pay-per-view am I talking about? Backlash 2006 from Lexington, Kentucky at the Rope Center. It took place April 30th, 2006. What a show this was. Backlash 2006 is one of the most bizarre Backlash pay-per-views I've ever watched. I did watch some of the old Backlash pay-per-views. It isn't like 2000, where it had that main event between Rock and Triple H for the WWF title, or 2004, which had that hardcore match between Mick Foley and Randy Orton. But 2006's Backlash is a much different Backlash pay-per-view, but still, it's half and half for me. So, let's open this pay-per-view up. We begin with a pay-per-view opening match between Carlito and Chris Masters. Carlito and Masters were partners. They were partners at WrestleMania 22, and they were in the opening match against Big Show and Kane, trying to take the World Tag Team Championships from Big Show and Kane, but they were unsuccessful, and they were breaking up. Basically, Masters and Carlito had a falling out, and, well, nothing more and nothing fancy, except Carlito gets the victory over Masters. It leads up to a match like this, where Masters loses via roll-up, Carlito wins. 2 out of 5 stars, nothing more to say here. Next up, we got really a squash match with Umaga with his manager Armando Alejandro Perez. That's a mouthful. Umaga, my man. The late Umaga defeats Ric Flair. Pretty much, Umaga just destroys Ric Flair. Nothing more to be said here. All I can give this match is a 1 star, because really it's just so one-sided. And when you see a one-sided match, it's not like the Bill Goldberg kind of fun, but this was just pretty much Umaga just destroys Ric Flair. Nothing more to be said. Next up, we get a women's title match. Trish Stratus defeats Mickie James via disqualification, and Mickie James keeps the women's title. Trish Stratus got injured in this match. And this was not as good as their match at Mania, but still a very solid match. A 3 stars. I give this 3 stars. Really fun match. Trish and Mickie put on an excellent match, but Mickie gets herself disqualified because she refuses to listen to the referee because she gets out of hand. Because Mickie James, when she debuted, she was crazy as fuck. Next up, we get a winner-take-all match. Rob Van Dam defeats Shelton Benjamin. And this stimulates from the fact that Rob Van Dam, at WrestleMania 22, in the second match on the show, won the Money in the Bank contract. He won the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he was that year's Money in the Bank winner. And he would face Shelton Benjamin in a winner-take-all match for RVD's briefcase for Sheldon's IC title. So it's both the Intercontinental title and the Money in the Bank briefcase, and RVD wins, but a really high-flying matchup between Shelton Benjamin and Rob Van Dam. Very athletic match, kind of really good match. 4 stars. 4-star matchup, very fun. Next up, we get a match between Big Show and Kane. Big Show and Kane just never had a really solid matchup against each other, right? It's like these two just by themselves wouldn't mesh well. The reason why some other matches where they were involved in big man matches, like they were in multi-man matches, because they were surrounded by other people. But Big Show and Kane just by themselves. And this stimulates from the whole May 19th storyline when Big Show and Kane, because of the whole May 19th thing. They lose their World Tag Team Championships to the Spirit Squad, and, Kane and Big Show have a falling out. And Kane and Big Show, this match was not really all that great or impressive. I mean, it's just so bland, because Big Show and Kane, Big Show hits Kane in the head with a steel chair just so Kane wouldn't hear the voices anymore. I get it, he did it to basically snap sense into Kane, but Kane's crazy as fuck. Really nothing more to be said here. Next up, we got Vince McMahon versus God. It's Vince McMahon and his son Shane versus Shawn Michaels and God. So, basically, in the early half of 2006, Vince McMahon started a feud with Shawn Michaels. And all because Shawn Michaels made a comment to Vince McMahon that he should grow the fuck up. Yeah, Shawn Michaels admitted that Vince needs to grow the fuck up. He's an old ass hell man. He's an old fucking man who needs to grow the fuck up. And, well, that was the whole point of this feud, was Vince not taking too kindly to Michaels' comments, and he vowed to make Shawn Michaels' life a living hell. So, at WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels defeated Vince McMahon, getting revenge on Vince for all the times he put him through hell. During the months that he's put him through hell, the 2 months he's put him through hell till Mania, on the joyride to WrestleMania. Then, well, they continued this feud, and this leads into the Vince McMahon versus God storyline, because Vince McMahon blames God for the fact that Shawn Michaels beat him at WrestleMania. It was not an act of God that Michaels beat Vince at WrestleMania. Vince never wins at Mania anyway, but yet he looks for some excuse to why he lost. Case in point, the reason why Vince decided to come on to God's turf, which was church, he goes to a church with Shane, and they do a lot of stupid shit, mostly Vince doing a lot of stupid shit. If this is Vince acting out a fantasy, I get it, and what about what about your 2-hour show that you're supposed to be running? Well, nothing more to be said here. This match was crazy as hell, mildly entertaining. I give it 3 stars. I give it 3.5 stars. Nothing more to be said here. I would have given it much more than that, but, Michaels does some stuff to get it some 3 stars, but nothing more to be said here. He does get taken out by the Spirit Squad, which the Spirit Squad is the main reason why why Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon defeat Shawn Michaels here. And this was Vince getting revenge for WrestleMania. And Vince is the one who gets the pinfall, not Shane, but Vince. Of course. And finally, we get to the main event for the WWE Championship. John Cena, in a triple threat match, defends the WWE Championship against the likes of Triple H and Edge. Now, this match starts off slow, but starts to pick up real smoothly as all 3 guys go at it. And, I'm glad Edge was a part of this match, because I did not want to see, because no one wanted to see another match between Triple H and John Cena just by themselves. But when Edge got added in, it felt like, this was refreshing as hell to watch. This match got intensely bloody. Triple H got busted the fuck open. And, Edge, this match was just entertaining as hell, and John Cena ends up winning this match. I give it 5 stars, because this was the best match of this show. And overall, these guys brought it out. A lot of great performance. A good performance by Cena, a good performance by Triple H, and a good performance by freaking Edge. And I love Edge, and I love Triple H. Cena, I'm very split. I'm still very split to this day. But, either way you slice it, Backlash 2006. Oh wait, I forgot one other segment that happened on this show. The Matt Striker segment with Eugene, where Matt Striker was just there to be annoying as fuck. I forgot this went on before the main event, and Matt Striker was, he was so goddamn annoying. But then Eugene came and gave him the freaking Stone Cold Stunner. So, yeah, that was my review of Backlash 2006. Like, share, and subscribe. I will give you a monthly retro pay-per-view review